Hi everybody. Sorry I am a couple minutes late. I was trying to get some information. I know that you cannot see me yet. I just want to share the live. And you don't have to sit and look at my face to see me do that. I'm very excited because I think, hi Harriet, I think that that we're gonna get this right tonight. That's what I feel. I feel that we're gonna get it right tonight, and it's gonna be amazing. So we are gonna do it on the back side of last night's page. So if you have no clue what I'm talking about whatsoever, we kind of had a I guess it was a mishap. I'm not really sure what to call it. It was a mess. That's what it was. It was a hot mess. Oh, I really hate you guys looking at that thing. Sorry. So now you can just look at the side of my face. It was a hot mess. So we decided as a group, if you were on, that we were going to try and fix it. And I asked everybody if they wanted to do a new project or if they wanted to see the one, try and redo this one because we all really liked it. And everybody voted that we were going to retry this one. So we're going to see what we got going on. And trying to find a page. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So hope everyone had a wonderful day. If you are joining us and you see a red live square right up there, then that means that you're watching us live and you can absolutely do a, I'm sorry, I really shouldn't try and do two things at one time. Let's see. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. So if you are watching live, then that means that you can interact with me while we're doing the project. If you are not watching live, then just type in #replay, and then that way I'll know that you watched, but you weren't watching with us live. I will always answer questions, and whether or not you're on the live or you're on the replay. This is why I didn't want to put my face up there. And I didn't want to start later. But I'm having a hard time sharing this. Anyway, so how is everyone tonight? This is like yesterday's, I did share. I did, oh my goodness. Yes. Submit. I already, whatever. Okay, anyway. All right, so we have Harriet. Hello, Harriet. Hi, Monica. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, you know what? I like the earlier time too. I feel bad for those who can't get on, but it somewhat allows me to spend time with Scott. The past couple lives we've done, it has not allowed me to spend time with Scott because we are, we've gone to like hour and 40 minutes, hour and a half. So we're gonna get started. So if you were not with us yesterday, we did pumpkins. And again, it was a hot mess. I'm gonna lay out these colors, and because I'm going to cut out the pumpkins that I made to kind of use as our barrier. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Alicia. And you'll see what I mean. We need to pick 4 colors though. I posted all the colors last night, and no one responded. So I still don't know what colors we should use. I am gonna let you guys choose and let me know. Oh, wow. Nice, Harriet. That is so great. I love it. I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm going to get myself in French Bulldog jail again, because this is not what, I'm not able to do what I need to do. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to, Harriet, you'll have to, can you post that, a picture of what you sold in the comments? I'd love to see it. So ladies, I need either 4 colors or I need 2 colors. Because nobody answered me last night. And I picked the colors yesterday, and that did not go over well. I did not do a very good job of picking out the colors. If you are new, please type in #newbie. Let me know whether you are new to Couture or if you are just new to watching me. Either one is fine. I just like to know if people have already heard of Couture. A lot of times I have designers that come on and watch, which is perfectly fine. You know, sometimes if I don't know that they're a designer, I get kind of like, wow, that's, you know, that's a interesting question to answer. Or when somebody answers a question that somebody else asked, I'm like, oh, they must be a designer. So I'm not going to ban you from the page. I love designers being here. I love everyone. Oh my God, I can't talk the orange on the bottom middle. This is actually, who did a mad face? Why are we doing mad faces tonight? Aww. This is the shimmer copper. Hi, Felicia, welcome. Are you a newbie to Couture, or are you a newbie to me, or are you a newbie to both? Hello, Miss Vicky. Who else do we have? Hello, Pam. Harriet, can you put a picture in there or no? So the orange on the bottom. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Sharon. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be a designer. Oh, Sharon, that's so sweet. Thank you. I love what I do. Honestly, I have a full-time job, but honestly, Couture is my life. Monica, we tried the mustard last night. It did not go over very well. I'm gonna do that, Pam, but I'm gonna explain to everybody about Couture before. Harriet, not sure why it won't let me. Please don't ban me. I'm not gonna ban you, Harriet. Why would I ban you? Don't say that. I would never ban you. I don't know, because on my computer it doesn't show that I can put a picture, but when I'm on my mobile phone it shows that I can put a picture, but that's okay. I'll just private message it to me. I want to see what you did. For those of you who do not know about Chalk Couture, let me just tell you real quick. We'll go through this fast. Chalk Couture is a revolutionary concept in high-end DIY home decor and crafting. You're not going to find it anywhere else. We have silkscreen reusable adhesive transfers. You can use them up to 10 times. We have Chalkology chalk paste that you, again, are not going to find anywhere. And the reason you're not going to find our chalk paste anywhere is because we make it ourselves. It was developed by our owner and her science teacher. And we're the only ones who have it. We have a trademark on it. A lot of people will ask me what the difference between chalk paste and chalk paint is. So you didn't miss anything, Rebecca. The difference is chalk paint is permanent. Chalk paste is semi-permanent when it's dry. So you can remove it. It is water soluble. So if you want to remove it and change your design, you can do that with water and a little bit of elbow grease on a paper towel or a wipe, whatever you would like to do. We have Chalk Couture ink that is permanent when heat set with either an iron or an oven. Hi, Angela. Which is what we're going to do tonight. We have several surfaces, but the best thing is you can use our product on anything. I always try to find somebody that says, oh, I tried to use it on this and I couldn't, but I haven't yet. So if you are interested in more information about becoming a designer, just type in hashtag join and we can talk about it. I'll message you. It is such a wonderful company to work for. I honestly can't say enough about it. I started as when I started, I did a show. I literally signed up that night and I'm like, this is going to be such an awesome thing to do with my friends. Like, I cannot wait. Like, we're just going to have parties all the time and we're going to drink wine. And, there were so many things that we were going to do. And literally less than a year later, I have 121 designers under me. I love every single one of them like they are my family. I mean, they are my family, but like they are my blood family. And I am so blessed and happy to have every one of them. And Harriet, I promise you, I will not ban you. That's what I was saying. If you are a designer, I will not ban you. A lot of people don't like designers on their lives. I don't understand it. I love everyone. All right, so we've got one color so far. Monica suggested the, what's it called? The mustard. I'm going to slide this off. I'm going to show you what the mustard looked like last night, Monica. It was not pretty. I don't know if it was because we used it on those two and they were together, or if we used it on, to me, this looked like a bumblebee. I don't know. I just thought it was a hot mess, but we can absolutely 100%. I don't know why somebody's giving me mad faces. Guys, just so you know, I know that sometimes it's accidental and that's fine, but if you give mad faces on, I know, Pam, I'm so excited you're going to join. If you give mad faces on my lives, you are not going to be notified next time that I'm doing a live. So be sure to give me lots of hearts if you accidentally hit the mad face. I don't know why I even have the black in here, because we're not going to use black. But I have one color. I have copper. We need either one more color, and we're going to do 2 and 2, or we need 3 more colors. Somebody give me a color to go with the copper. We're going with copper. Copper was the first one. What about almond? Oh, Rebecca, I love you to death, but it is so not pretty. Yeah, I am very well aware of the fact that it is so not pretty. We have beautiful pesto. That's a green. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what's gonna go with the shimmer. Hi, Bobby. Does this go with the shimmer? I mean, it's a neutral color. It's got to go with the shimmer. Teal. All right, Monica's got teal. I'm gonna hold this over to the side if you guys think we should do almond. So we need either 2 more colors if you don't think we should do almond, or we need 1 more color if you think we should do the almond. Right now we have shimmer, copper, and teal. What about kiwi? I'm just afraid that this one is not going to go. Or should we just do shimmer, copper, and almond? Should we just, I mean, not almond, shimmer, copper, and teal. Should we do that and we'll alternate them? We were talking about last night doing a big one, a small one, a big one, a small one. So we can do that. I feel like you guys are like, whoops, boob shot. Sorry. There we go. Now I can move over a little bit. Just teal and copper. I'm getting lots of thumbs up. So hopefully I think that means teal and copper, or maybe you were thumbs up in my boob shot. Just kidding. All right, well, while you ladies decide, I do not have to iron this because we ironed it last night. I am going to, my heat press is already on. I decided that I'm going to use, I'm going to use the, sorry, the small heat press. I'm actually going to take the cardboard out because I have a surprise. It's not really that exciting. Avalanche! Rogue ink! All right, so I took the cardboard that we put in last night out because I found my heat mat and I found my parchment paper. They were literally behind me. So we have them tonight. So I think that might make a difference too. I do not see any more colors, so we are just gonna go with teal and copper. What am I inking on? Monica, I am inking on a pillowcase. And what I had decided was once we got this perfected, because I really thought originally that it was going to take us a while to figure this out. I really don't think it's going to now. So I figured once we got the technique figured out, and it came out great on our sample. This is now our sample because I'm telling, when I know you guys say it's pretty, and I really appreciate you saying it's pretty, but it is horrible. Guava. All right, now we need 1 more color. 1 more color. Or should I do the 2 big ones, shimmer copper? I think maybe I should do the 2 shimmer ones, but shimmer copper. So we'll have shimmer copper teal, shimmer copper guava. Because we did like the guava. I'm sorry, this is papaya, not guava. I don't think we have guava. And no, there's no guava in the ink. But I think this is the one you were talking about. This is actually papaya. So silver. Silver. Okay. There we go. 4 colors. I think I'm going to break them up. I'm going to do shimmer, not shimmer, shimmer, not shimmer. Or Oh, Pam, 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 Pam. The saffron, is that, are you talking about the color yesterday? We cannot use that color again. I am not using that color. Should we do big, small, or big, small, big, small? I think I like the shimmers large. Hello, Cindy. All right, so this is what we did. Besides making a big mess, we tried to figure out how we could block off the first transfer so that we didn't have to go in and color over it. So I chalked the cardstock because I was like, well, if I'm going to do it, I might as well chalk. And then I can use this for something else. I'll use it for a card or something. So I'm hoping that this is going to work. So I made 2 of them. My thought was, we're going to put this down. I've got to line it up. Make sure it's straight. So we're going to put this under our transfer so that, hi Tammy, so that we will not ink over that part of the transfer. Now, I have these moments when I say, and I kind of think you guys like when I say this, I don't know why. I have these moments when I say, one of 2 things is going to happen. This is either going to be really, really good, or it's going to be really, really bad. Last night, it was really, really bad. I know that you guys want to be nice. You want to tell me that it looked great. I was absolutely not happy with it at all. Our ink kept coming up. So we're going to try this. I think this is going to work. So what I was saying is, after I did this and we perfected it on our sample, because we already messed up the other side, I am going to do it on another one. And there's another one. Sorry. I'm going to do it on another one. And I'm actually going to send it to somebody. So it will be a surprise who I send it to. I will actually pick somebody from an app that I have. But I think I'm not going to tell anybody who won. That's what I think. Hi, Karen. All right, so we have our purple pumpkin down. Thank you, Monica, so much. Yes, guys, if you love watching just me do chalk, please share. I love when you share. It is the biggest compliment that you can give me. So please, please, please share. Monica is fabulous with sharing. Pam is fabulous. Actually, everybody is really good with sharing. And if you are a designer, you do not have to share. I totally understand that you want your customers to see you. If you don't do lives though, you're more than welcome to share my live. And maybe people will ask you questions about it. I just want to make sure I got this straight because for some reason it doesn't look straight. Okay, so we got our air bubbles out. I'm going to do the copper first. These are shimmer colors. Oh, shush you. I'm going to get my squeegee out. Do I want I don't need the 4-inch squeegee. I'm going to dip. You guys can see me, right? Yes. I'm going to dip my squeegee into the ink. You don't need a whole lot. I know that we're going to have to put more on, but what I want you to get used to is not using a lot when you start, because for a lot of small projects or when you're just doing little pieces, you don't need a lot. And then that way, if you're used to not using a lot and going back and using more, then you don't waste your ink or your paste, because like this is liquid gold. You don't want to waste it. So I'm going to start off of the silk screen, and I'm just going to scrape it. And you do not have to go in one direction, but I prefer just to go in one direction. I know everyone does their stuff differently. I go in one direction because I find that if I have an air bubble, sometimes when you have an air bubble and you go different directions, it will actually smear it, because it will go, you know, if you're going to the left, it will move to the left, and then if you go to the right, it'll move to the right. So I prefer, again, I'm not saying this is like ultimately how you have to do it. I just prefer to go in one direction. Hi, Pam. So we're just going to ink all of this. You do not have to go as fast with ink as you do with paste. The ink, as you could tell last night if you were on, the ink doesn't dry as fast. So you can take your time, which is nice. I was really afraid of ink. I personally did not want to do anything that was permanent, because I was so afraid that if I messed it up, like what was I going to do? Like I can't mess something up. Like that's just, well, guess what? You can. It's okay. It's okay. The pillowcase was not that expensive. No one will not like me, or not, you know, no one will stop watching me because I messed up. No one's gonna say, oh my God, Jessica Hine is horrible. She messed up on a project. And actually, I kind of almost prefer when I mess up, because a lot of people think that this is so easy because I do it all the time. It is not easy because I do it all the time. It is easy because Couture made it easy for everyone. I work with Gail. Everybody knows, well, I mean, you might not know Gail, but I work with Gail. Gail is another designer, and her and I do a lot of shows together. We do a lot of workshops together. I used to make Gail ink everything. She liked inking. But Gail and I have done this, not inking. Now, sorry, I don't want to cut myself. Look, I'm apologizing to myself for cutting myself off. I just want to show you, there's this one spot that did not get ink on it right away, and it's right here. So I'm going to lay this down, and I'm just going to go back over that area. So that's another thing. With ink, you can go a little slower when you're pulling it off. You can make sure that you've got every place that you wanted to get. All right, and there we go. You've messed up this, please. Harriet, I can't even tell you what I've messed up. It's an extensive list. And I'll be honest with you, I know it's so weird to me when I hear people say, I love watching you, your stuff is amazing. I honestly don't think that my stuff is that amazing. I love doing it. I know that it's good. I'm not gonna lie. I know that I do good work. But I don't know. I guess I just don't like to give myself more credit. What happened? Why did anyone else lose me? I lost me. Am I the only one that lost me? I lost me. I'm like totally, no, that's fine. Okay, I cannot see myself. So if you guys can see me, great. Oh, there I am. But it has a play button. Like it's telling me that I have to play myself. I gotta watch myself. Okay, good. As long as you guys can hear me or see me, that's fine. The only time, like, I think things that I do are really pretty. The only time that I have really ever been like in awe of something that I did where I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that I made that, is still my map. If you did not watch the map that I did, and you have time to watch it, it's a long live, so you can kind of skip through it. Go and see it. It is the most beautiful thing ever. Like, I absolutely love it. I'm proud of it. I almost don't want to sell it. I might end up keeping it. All right, I'm glad you can all see me. Harriet, I thought the ink didn't like me either. Oh, let me zoom out. I thought the ink didn't like me either. Do you have a heat press? Thank you, Cindy. Hi, Alicia. Harriet, do you have an ink press? Because I'm going to tell you, I borrowed Jen's ink press. Actually, I didn't borrow it. We did like a team workshop for people who were in the area. And we did t-shirts, and I used her ink press, and I was like, oh my God, I can do ink. And I literally have not stopped inking since. It can, ink presses, or the heat presses aren't necessarily cheap. But if you can find one that you can get, let's see. That's what changed inking for me, was having a heat press, because it immediately got it hot. It immediately set it, and I didn't have to worry about smearing it afterwards, because that was my biggest fear, was smearing it. So that's what I found to love ink. That's where my love of ink came from. I am going to use my little paintbrush, because I have just a little bit here around those edges of that cardstock that didn't get ink. So we're just going to fill that in. I do not want to have to go over something after it's dry. I use a Cricut. I actually, Harriet, have 3 heat presses, and I have the small one that I'm going to use today. I have the large one that I used yesterday, and then I have a medium one. You can use the small one. The small one is fine. You don't have to get the big one, but because I do these big pillows now, it was easier for me to have a big one. But then I do onesies as well, and it's not so good to have a big one when you're doing smaller items. So, all right, let's get the heat gun down. No, come on. All right. So we're going to heat set this. We're not actually really heat setting it. It's not going to be permanent. So I really don't want to say heat set. We are going to dry the ink with the heat gun. The biggest problem that I always found when inking is if you do not let it dry, then it ends up smearing. And that's on anything. That's on glass. It's on ceramics, it's on fabric. You have to let your ink dry or it's going to smear. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, I promise you. You can use a blow dryer. We used a blow dryer yesterday. A blow dryer takes a little longer. My heat gun I got from Michael's. I think I got it for like $8 with a 60% off coupon. So they're not expensive. You don't need a super expensive heat gun. They all do the same thing. Some of them get hotter, but I just think the regular old heat gun works just fine. If you have the super duper bigger heat gun, I envy you. But mine, I think mine works great. When you're drying it, if you kind of look to the side, if you see me, I keep looking to the side, you can see where it gets, where it's not so shiny anymore. It'll have more of a flat look. So that means that it's dry. It is not permanent yet. Do not mix up dry with permanent. Also, when you're doing, when you're doing stuff that needs to go in the oven, you also want to dry your stuff because it will run. Like not run like, you know, bye, I'm leaving. Run like smear run. And when I tell you, it is really upsetting when you spend a lot of time doing a piece on glass and then you get it out of the oven and it ran. It's really sad. At this point, we're taking out our ink mat. Our ink mat actually holds the fabric down so it doesn't move while we're inking. That's, you know, where we don't mess up. If you don't have an ink mat, that's fine. You can use cardboard. You just have to be, you know, just make sure that things don't move. At this point, you would normally put, really? Wow, Hobby Lobby. Everyone go to Hobby Lobby. They have them on clearance for $4.99. I might have to go get another one. Sharon, do they have them online on clearance too, or is it just in the store? So at this point, you would take your parchment paper and you would put one piece inside. So, and you're doing that so that the ink doesn't go through to the other side. Sorry, I know I'm like yelling. I'm sure Scott is like cringing upstairs. And then you put one on top. The one on top prevents, you know what, Sharon, I think I'm gonna have to buy a couple. Because I don't know what I would do if my heat gun died. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to buy a couple heat guns. I can use them as Happy Mail. That sounds like fun. All right. So I put my parchment paper down. I did not have my parchment paper yesterday. Do not, please, 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 if there's anything else in the world that you listen to me, please listen to me with this. Do not use wax paper. The wax melts. And I know this because I've done it. It's not pretty. I don't like things that aren't pretty. So I have my heat mat in between. You got a crocodile for less than real. Oh, Sharon. Thanks, Sharon. Now I got to go shopping online. Going shopping online. Don't
do it.
I have to, honey. She got a crocodile and a heat gun for under $10. Scott's telling me not to do it, if you guys didn't hear him. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, I think I'm going to get him for incentives. But I think what I was saying is both for $10. I know I got that, Sharon. I'm going online. Sorry, babe.
Bring it in.
Just bring it in?
Of course, yeah.
What do you mean?
We got plenty of room.
Oh, Scott says we don't have any room in our house. Wait until you hear that the crafting center that I bought last night, it's curbside drop off, and it's in a crate, and it's 650 pounds. It is broken up into 10 boxes though. It's a great time to tell him things because I'm on a live, so he's not. He just gave me a look. Oh, I wish that you could have seen the look. Thank you, Vicky. Ooh, that was not a happy look. It's all right, we'll get over it. All right. What I was actually trying to say is, instead of putting right, Mom? But I did get people to help him. They don't know it yet because their wives didn't tell them that they're helping him, but I did get people to help him. Besides the fact that I have 3 adult boys. What I was trying to say before is normally you would put parchment paper in between. I did get the one, Vicky. I have a heat mat. It is a Cricut heat mat. What the heat mat does is it transfers the heat from the mat to the bottom, so you don't have to bring this inside out and heat the inside as well. So with the heat mat, I just have to do the top, and it automatically, does the heat setting inside. Oh, Vicky, I was debating if anybody has ever seen, what is it called? I forget what it's called. That's nice that I forget what it's called. And I can't even look it up because I'm using my phone, my iPad, and my computer. It's so pretty. It folds up like a curio cabinet, and then it opens up, and you have all storage on the sides, and then you have a table that comes down, and then you put the other table sides on the side so I can chalk with other people, and then it just closes up and it looks like a curio cabinet. I'm so excited. Cindy, a crocodile is what I use to put holes in my my chalk chips. You can put holes in wood. You can put that's what we use to put holes in the chalk chips, so that. You know what? I think I'm going to do this another way. So that we can use them as ornaments. All right. So now I'm going to line this up. Isn't this great? Now I'm going to line this up, and we're gonna. My pumpkin looks crooked. Oh well, I'm not going over the shimmer. I'm going to line this up. If it's crooked, it's crooked. That's fine. We're going to do it over. If this works, we're going to do it over anyway. I'm going to do it over another time. I will do a video of it so that you guys can see it, but you're seeing it now, so we really don't have to. But I will. I'll do a time-lapse video so you can. Well, Cindy, apparently I'm getting some for team incentives. So, maybe you'll win one. Happy Meal. All right. So this is dry. That worked perfect. But we didn't have a problem with that one yesterday. So it doesn't get me too excited that that worked perfect. So now I'm going to do my teal. Again, I'm going to do the same way. I want to make sure this is flat. I hopefully... Let me just check one more time. What's wrong, babe? Babe, what happened? Oh. Did she eat all her medicine? Okay. He said, do my thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. All right. So now I'm going to do the teal. So I line this up with the corner of the copper. And again, if you weren't here when I did it before, you'll see it when I do it again. The way that I got that was we did a cutout. I chalked. Where'd it go? I chalked on cardstock. I cut 2 pieces out. That's all right, Brenda. I cut 2 pieces out, and I put the 1 piece on this transfer so that that part didn't get ink on it. So we're going to see if that's going to fix our little issue we had last night. Ink on my squeegee. We're just going to do exactly the same thing that we did before. I'm going to go in one direction. Sometimes I don't always go up. Sometimes I go down. It all depends on what, I don't know, I guess what I'm doing or what I'm in the mood for. I really don't have a rhyme or reason of why I go one way or the other. I just kind of do it. I'm going to have to move this, but I'm afraid that I'm going to ink on my pillow. But I guess I shouldn't be afraid because it's now our test pillow anyway. But if this one comes out good, I can actually put this on my couch and just have it on the good side. Oh, I have to go into work. I lost signal. Did it come back? All right, I can see myself again. It did say broadcast interrupted. And I turned on my do not disturb, so it should not be because somebody called me. I think I'm going to text John and see if John wants to come into work early tomorrow and chalk with me. I know that those of you who have seen John love John. I love John. I wish John would sign up as a designer, and he says no, he's not going to sign up as a designer. He's just going to chalk when I want him to chalk. But I have to... Colin, do you have jury duty tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ugh. Colin takes Zach to work. Zach works where I work. Colin takes Zach to work for me because he works not that far, and Zach has to be to work at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I have to be there at 9. But on Thursdays, Colin has jury duty, and he can't take Zach to work. So then I get up at, I don't know, 5:30 in the morning, and I take Zach to work, and then I sit in the parking lot at work, and I don't know, sometimes I answer my Facebook messages, sometimes I work on some posts for, I just sit in my car, hang out. But in the past, John has came in early because John and I work together. So much better. John has come in early and he's chalked. So I think I'm going to ask him if he wants... Now, I know it's going to be early for you guys because it's going to be like 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So if you're on the West Coast, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I absolutely don't expect you to get up and watch my live. But you always can watch the replay. And John is just hysterical. Hysterical. Stupid hysterical. Like he laughs and he makes you laugh just because his laugh is funny. So I'm going to see. He's probably going to tell me no, because he has to be prepared. So when he comes in early, he's got to, because he doesn't have to be in work till, I go into work at 8:30. John goes into work at 9. So he's going to say he has to get some extra sleep, knowing that he's going to, go in early one day. But I'll ask him. I can't ask him now because, actually I can message him when I'm done cleaning this. I'll Facebook message him because he's not on. A lot of times he comes on, but, I cannot invite people for some reason all of a sudden. And I don't know. French Bulldog does not like me. If you are new to watching me and you don't know what French Bulldog is, French Bulldog is our nickname for the company that we are watching on, that you guys are watching me on right now. Because if you say their name, they don't like that. And I just realized that I did that without putting my ink mat on. So see, you can use your ink mat, or you can ink without using your ink mat. So we're gonna try this. I'm sorry, Brenda. I don't know why you lost me again. I can see me. Nobody else said they lost me. I lost my mouse. Do you see what I mean when I said I'm a hot mess? Let's see if I can go in here. New message. And I'm gonna type in John. The girls want to know where you are. And they want you to do a live tomorrow morning before work. You game? I will be there at 7, dropping off Zach. You. Oh my God, Harriet, that's amazing. You can come whenever. There we go. All right, I sent him a message. I'll wait to hear what he says back. Let's hope that he says yes. Harriet, I just got your pictures, and I love it. That's beautiful. All right, we're gonna dry this. I'm just thinking the one thing I did not think about is we did not do anything about the large pumpkin going over this one. So I guess we're gonna have to put the large pumpkin here and then overlap the other one. My heat press automatically turns off after a certain amount of time, which is a great safety feature. But when I'm using it, I don't want it to turn off because then it also cools down. Hello, Miss Heather Everett, and congratulations. I saw your message while I was on my live. So Miss Heather Everett has made Master Mentor, and I'm gonna assume Miss Vicky Neal. Does that mean that you made Mentor? Oh, thank you, Mom. You wouldn't have said that, Mom, if you saw me last night. If you saw last night's pillow. But, well, this is drying. Mom, I'm going to show you something. Well, obviously, I'm showing everyone.
Special guest appearance.
Oh, Colin, we got a special guest appearance.
No, I'm leaving now.
Oh, it's Zachary. I'm sorry, honey. You all sound alike.
No, I don't want to appear now.
Come, no, well, now you have to. We have a special guest appearance from Zachary. Like your head's cut off, Bob.
Oh, really?
Yes. Can't you see yourself right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking at there.
Oh. So Zachary came to say hello.
Yes, I did.
Zachary, you haven't chalked in a long time either.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I should make something for Hannah soon.
You should, and we should do it live.
Yeah.
Don't you ladies want to see Zachary live? Did anyone see Zach's live when he did I Love You and Naps for his girlfriend for Christmas? That's the last time you've chalked is Christmas.
Hi, Brenda.
Me Mom's
Yeah,
on there.
It was last. Hi, me Mom.
Mom, I can't find it. But we came out with a new Love You to the Moon and Back.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah. Oh, you can make a pillow for your bedroom.
Oh.
Oh, do you know what color your Zachary is moving in with his girlfriend? When they go back to school. Do you know what your colors are for the bedroom? No? Oh.
Brenda said yes. I'm assuming to seeing my life.
I don't know.
There's a lot of questions on it.
Yeah, I know. Well, the hard thing is there's a delay.
Yeah.
So when I say something,
You don't know.
I'm still talking and they haven't answered yet. So, you know, I have no clue what Brenda's saying yes to, but thanks, Brenda. Hopefully it was something good.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Especially since we were talking.
Does it say how many people are?
I have 11 people on. Zachary likes to make fun of me sometimes because when he's on live, he has more people than I do.
No.
Oh.
Make fun of you for that.
Me mom, thank God me mom doesn't know your new phone number. Oh yes, Brenda wants to see you go live. Thank God me mom doesn't know your new phone number because she's gonna call and yell at you because you're moving in with your girlfriend at school.
I'm gonna go eat.
Okay, you do that.
She said what?
She said what? Listen, tell her, me mom, I'm gonna be a college
Me,
graduate
Mom, I'm a grown
in March.
man.
No, you are not a grown man. But you're gonna be a college graduate in March.
Yep. And I got a new job.
And he got a new job, yes.
Union League.
He got a new job at the Union League. If anyone, well, actually other people can't just go, right?
No, it's like a private club.
So can we go?
I don't know. I'd actually have to figure that out. We don't even get memberships ourselves because we're working there.
Well, duh,
But we
because
get
you're working.
discounts.
Oh.
They have like a gym. They have, I believe they have a pool. You can dine there. They have really nice dining rooms.
Well, you're going to be a chef, so I would hope that you're going to dine. I wouldn't think that you were cooking at the pool. He could be. He could. You know what? He could be making hot dogs at the pool, and I wouldn't have even known.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
Who knows?
me mom says I have it. I'm not sure what I have it means.
My phone number.
Oh, she has your new phone number?
Do not disturb. I don't know. That's probably what she means.
Sorry, I'm assuming that's what she means. Sorry, Zach. I didn't really have a choice because I'm not paying for it. So it was kind of like, Mom, we want to get an apartment. There's 5 of them in the apartment. We want to get an apartment and, we want to get an apartment and there's 5 of us and it's me and Hannah and blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember the other kids' names. And, I said, well, hopefully you got a job. Hi, Barbie. Yes, he's going to school to be a chef, Brenda.
The best.
All right. Problem. I'm not going to have room for the other pumpkin. So I might have to, this dreaded, see? And this is why we're doing this a second time. I might have to, how's my other pumpkin? My other pumpkin is kind of halfway on. I'm gonna have to go over the teal pumpkin so the other pumpkin fits. Not too much, I don't think, but enough. And hopefully we can make it work because we know how. Oh, are you? That's cool, Brenda. Hey, Zach. I think he left. Once my mom started saying she has his phone number, I think he kind of got scared. All right, we are not sticking very well, as you can see. So what I am going to do is I'm going to lay this down over here, and I'm going to wipe the back with a antibacterial wipe. That will take off any fuzz that's stuck on there. and it will rejuvenate the stickiness. I obviously didn't do this last night when I cleaned them. It's now sticking to my hand. So all right, now it's a little sticky. I'm going to line up my bottoms. Again, I really think that my pumpkin is, that my pumpkins are not straight, but that's okay. Because this is our test one. Brenda, where were you? Like, were you a chef in a fine restaurant? Did you have your own place? All right, so now we know, I mean, unless this works, we did not make a very good choice by not cutting this one out too. Also, I think next time I have to move this pumpkin over. If I move this pumpkin over more to the edge, then I'll have more room for this to be, you know, exact, like even where they are. So who's taking notes? I'm gonna do my silver. Actually, it might not be that big of a deal this way because there's a lot of silkscreen here on this transfer. So it might actually move my open, then I contract it to, oh, that's cool. I can cook. John says not tomorrow, would Friday work? I guess I should say yes, because I'm asking him to come into work early. Heather, I don't know why not just use 3. Zachary Edward,
Yep.
Stop mocking me.
I'm not. I'm playing with the dog.
Okay. I don't know, Heather. Why did we not, Brenda, that you said hello to,
Yeah.
is a retired chef.
Oh, wow.
She used to own her own restaurant.
Nice. That sounds cool.
Yeah. And then she got contracted out to an oil rig, or to oil rig companies.
Okay. That's cool.
So he said, that's cool, Brenda. I don't know, Heather. We didn't think about just doing 3. Who knows? Because we wanted to do 4. We didn't think about just doing 3. And now we've made it our mission to make this work. So if this does not work, we have to come up with another solution, and it has to be with 4. Oh, Brenda. Sure, it's not that long ago. So Zach's girlfriend is going to school for pastry. So he's doing culinary, she's doing pastry. His goal, I think, is for them to open up something together. Her goal is to travel the world. So I'm not really sure whose goal is going to be the one that happens. Or they can travel the world together, and then they can open a place together. I was wondering why there's so much that didn't get inked, and I think it's because I didn't put my ink mat down. Well, you know, Brenda, when someone, when he first started, or before he went to school last year, someone had told him not to do it. And he came to me and he said, Mom, I don't know if I should be a chef because, you know, blah, 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 said blah, blah, blah. And, you know, this is not time to think about my passion. It's time to think about, you know, what I want to do for a living. You know, if this doesn't work. And I said, Zachary, you are 18 years old. This is when you worry about your passion, when you work towards what you love. And if it doesn't work out, you have a degree, you did something, you can change your mind. All right, so I'm thinking that this is not coming out good because I did not put my heat or my ink mat in. And oh, then I was like, why does this look weird? And it looks weird because there's polka dots. I forgot. So do I can't color in the polka dots because then all of this would be silver. Oh, goodness, goodness. I never even thought about the bigger pumpkins. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't cross my mind about the big pumpkins and needing to make sure that they were cut out too. So I'm going to color in the polka dots that are within my area. And I think that's again why some of this is coming off. It's coming off on the areas that the polka dots were. Heather, have you ever layered ink? I don't know that I've actually ever layered ink before. Of course, Heather might have left. Heather will pop in time to time. She is one of my designers on my team. She just made Master Mentor again, which makes me so proud of her. She's been trying so hard to make Master Mentor, and she has a lot of amazing designers under her. And she was getting frustrated, so it makes me feel good that she made it again. All right, well, we know that this isn't going to come out the way we wanted it to because you can see the teal through the design on the bigger one. Now, I don't think that that would be such a big deal if the other pumpkin was like that, but I don't know. We'll see. But it did also come up in some other spots. I think it's because I didn't have my ink mat in there to hold it steady. So that's all right. And some people like that rustic look of, you know, having a little, and I do too, but I think there's a time and a place for it. And I don't think pumpkins is the time and place. So, but we'll see. Yeah, oh, that's right. You don't really ink. I don't think I've ever done, I think this is really the first layered thing, but I know people do it because Jen has done the truck. She made a set of pajamas for a family with the truck. I've got to ask her. Well, yeah, it is layering. I got to ask. But I mean, we're better than we were yesterday. That's for sure. We're definitely better than we were yesterday. But up close, it definitely looks silly with you being able to see, because obviously pumpkins are solid. I mean, it has the design on there, but that's like you painted it. So, but everything worked out perfect here. I know, right, Barbie? French Bulldog is annoying. I was afraid that I was going to get a message when I was trying to, hi Pat, when I was trying to do my thing. When I was trying to share it to that other page, I thought I was going to get another message that said, you are in French Bulldog jail, or not jail, they say you have been blocked from posting anything in groups that you do not own. And first time it was for 3 days, then they did it for 7 days. Next time I think they're just gonna, what do I do if they block me permanently? French Bulldog, please don't do that. I don't know what I would do. Actually, yes I do. You know what I would do? I would do Instagram lives. Because I just found out that you can do Instagram lives. But I can't stream Instagram Live and Facebook Live at the same time. I can stream, which I'm doing right now. So if you don't like French Bulldog, we can say Facebook. If you don't like watching on Facebook, you can actually go and subscribe to my YouTube page, which is Imagine This, Chalking with the Girls. All right. Let's heat set this. So you can always do that. Yes, I forgot. Well, it's not that I. Oh, Tanya, why do you miss me live? Is it because I go? Is it you miss it when I do it later, or is it timing wise, or you're busy? I mean, everybody's busy. I just meant in general, like, why do you miss me, Tanya? Let's just ask that. Okay, John said we can do Friday morning, which now means I have to go to work early Friday morning. Oh, well. Yes, my brother was an executive chef. He worked for a resort in Arizona, Camelback Spa, I believe it was called. And he also was an executive chef for Wegmans. Tanya, do you have your notifications on? if you have your notification, you can turn notifications on to notify you when I go live. So it also runs in the family with you guys as well. My uncle was an executive in the Army, and now my uncle's son is pastry chef. Well, it skips people because I am definitely not anywhere close to being a chef. Why did my camera... My phone died. I don't know why my phone died. Oh, because my phone's not plugged in. Oh, goodness gracious. How does this happen? All right, ladies. We're going to have to finish this live upside down. Sorry. So now this did not come up when I ironed it. Of course, it looks dumb because I now have like paintbrush marks on it. And I don't like that you can see, I don't know if I can get that close. I don't like that you can see the blue through here. So what we're gonna have to do is I will also do a cutout of the big pumpkin. And then you know what? It may be easier. I was gonna say maybe easier just to put all three of them down and ink them, but I don't think I can do that because where the cutout is, if I'm inking on that, it's not gonna ink on that. So yeah, no. So I just have to make a cutout. That's all it comes down to. Trying to find a smaller ink mat because I don't have to use this big ink mat. Oh, I found all my missing flip-flops. Apparently they're under my desk. I do have a smaller ink mat that I cut up for doing. Oh, forget it. I'll just put this in. Yeah, Tanya, let me know, because it should notify you every time I go live if your notifications are on for me going live. All right. Last one. So last one again, we're going to line up. Apparently I didn't line up my bottoms when I lined this pumpkin up because it's not matching. So I'm just going to line up. And we know, again, we already know that it's messed up anyway. But let's just finish the product or project. Yeah, this part up here not getting ink is definitely because I did not put my ink mat in. And I wasn't paying attention that it was moving. So. Babe, is that you in the kitchen or the dog? Okay. Throw some vines to cover up the messed up parts. Well, yeah, but Mom, it's not going to help this part that you can see the other pumpkin through. And it's okay, because we've already messed up this pillowcase anyway. This is the back of the pillowcase that we did last night that didn't work out so well. And that's why we're doing this again, because we wanted to solve the mystery of how to get this to work. And I think we solved the mystery of how to get it to work. But I didn't realize that I needed to do it. It is not because it's being absorbed through the other side. And I say that only because I still have my heat mat in there. And when I put my ink mat in there, there was no ink on it. So I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is that I don't know. Honestly, Brenda, I don't know. Because I know there are people who don't have ink mats. And they do just fine. Oh, let me zoom out. Sorry, ladies. Guys, you got to remind me when I'm zoomed in and zoomed out. I actually love this. Except for this part right here. I think this is so much better than yesterday's. I love the colors. I think the colors are phenomenal. So here is my well, let me draw this. So here's my question. Tomorrow, I can cut out the big pumpkins. We can do this again the right way, make sure it's straight, see a perfect project, or I can, because we know this is going to work. We know if I cut the pumpkin out, it's going to work. So do you want me just to record me doing it and then put it on the page so that you guys can see it, so we're not, you're not watching pumpkins 3 nights in a row? I know that we wanted to see this through, but we know this worked. So if this works, once I do this, this is going to work as well. But I am going to ask Jennifer, I am going to ask Jennifer how she does her layering with ink, because she does the vintage truck, and she layers it all the time with ink. She does t-shirts with it. Record, I agree as well, Tanya, because really, who wants to watch pumpkins 3 nights in a row? But I am going to get this perfect. So I can do it on my own. Like I said, I can record it as a time lapse, so that when I actually put it on there, it will be, it'll go fast. So an hour and a half video will actually only be like 10 minutes long, so you guys can just watch the whole process. I think that's the best thing to do. I think we should find, is there something else that you guys want to see done? Like, has anybody looked online at the catalog and thought, oh my God, that's so pretty, I wish I could see what it looked like? Is there something else that you want to see? Do you want to see a small project? Do you want to see a big project? Do you want to see like mixings of transfers? Like, tell me what you guys want to see, because I do this all the time. So I want to do what you guys want to see. Is there anything special anybody wants to see? Brenda, you won't be on the rest of the week. Are you going to be quilting? On wood. Oh, you know what? I can make one of my my 42-inch signs. I'll have to lift my Archon stand up somehow, but I can do one of the 42-inch signs that uses 6-inch letters. I can use some different sayings in between it. What else do I have that's wood? I have enamel. I have hour boards. I have clocks, but they're not exciting. I do have a bunch of metal items to chalk a sign. I can do a sign. No, I do not quilt. I have my dog. Wait, who quilts? Who did I just mix you up with? I'm sorry. Brenda, what kind of dogs do you have? And where's your show at? I'm sorry, Brenda. With bright fall leaves. I think I have the leaf transfer. So I'm pretty sure we can do that. See, so that came out perfect, ladies. So I think what I need to do and what I'll do, what I'll actually do is I'll get my tape and I'll put my layer of tape down on the bottom here so that these can all be even, because obviously, I mean, these are even. Obviously, that's not even. This isn't too bad, but this is not over as much as this one is. If it was, then I think we would have the same amount on here. And we need to get rid of this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink one of these. I actually have some more paper home, so I might just ink it right now. Actually, why don't we, while we're talking about this, what did I do with my paper? All right. So I'm just going to take this. I know that it has ink on it, but that's okay. We're just going to, real quick, I really only need the outline, so if it doesn't go through it all because it has the ink on it, that's fine. I just need the outline to come out, so I know where to cut, because we are going to cut this out like we did the other one. Of course, I had to use an ink that was, or a paste that was a little bit thick. So Brenda, what kind of dogs do you have? And where's your show at? And why did I think you quilted? That's the real question. All right, so we have our pumpkin for tomorrow, or for when I redo this. We're not going to do this tomorrow, and I think that's gonna work. I really don't like the white. I wanted to see green in place of it. Chania, the what white? this is actually a shimmer silver. So I think if you saw it live, oh, Pam, you quilt, thank you. I knew somebody quilted. It's been a long day. I'm sorry, Pam. I'm sorry, Brenda. My cord stuck through my foot. So Tanya, is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about this one here? Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, it's actually a shimmer silver. So let me see if I can get, I'm gonna get my iPad down and see if I can come the right way with it and get it closer so you can see that it's actually a shimmer, and it actually looks really nice in person. A green might not have been a bad idea because this, but my thought was when I do shimmer, if I'm doing two, I don't think just one being shimmer is going to look good. So I was trying to do two shimmer, or I was going to do both of these copper. So that's why. So let's take this down. Don't get sick. Let's turn this around. So can you see that better now that it's shimmer? That it's a silver? I don't know if the lighting is hitting it the right way. I think it is. I think you can see that it's a shimmer. I will have to say, live videos do not do anything. Like, you have to see the shimmer in color. I mean, in person. So, I don't know. Does that change your opinion, Tanya? Or do you still want to see a darker color? What do we think about these colors, ladies? Nobody... No, it doesn't change your opinion. But, so here's what I was talking about. You can see the brushes where I had to go over. So we really need to, I'm going to do this over. Do we like the colors? Tanya thinks we should do one of them green. I think if we do one of them green, we need to, so should we do copper, teal? Or should we do both of the big ones shimmer, copper, and then the smaller ones, two different colors? I don't know how I feel about only having one shimmer color pumpkin. I think it might look weird. I mean, we can try it. I could try it on the other side. I've already got, 2 of 4 areas inked. I can try another color and see what the shimmer looks like. I just feel like if we do one shimmer, you got to have 2 shimmers. But what do you ladies think? I was going to do them all different colors, but I don't really have 4 colors that go well together. Unless instead of shimmer, I use these 2 instead of the shimmer ones. Well, yeah, but I only have copper and silver shimmer. I wonder how this on this one would look. And then this on this with the orange on the Brenda, they are all different colors, but what I meant by different colors is not shimmer. So when you look at it in person, it is very noticeable that one of them is shimmer. So I just don't think that one shimmer. I do, Vicky, but the gold and the copper are they're too close together. I think you're going to look like you have the same colors. It's not like we have a red shimmer or we have, I have them in pastes, but not in inks. So that's the only problem. So, Vicky, you've seen the shimmers in person. Do you agree that one shimmer with 3 flats will look silly? I don't know if Heather's still on. Well, anyone who has seen the shimmer colors, like in person, because again, you cannot appreciate the shimmer colors until you see them in person. Well, then they would be gold and silver. I can shimmer them all. Maybe gold and silver instead of copper. I don't know. What I can do, sorry, my finger's over the thing. What I can do is I can paste. Oh, I'm trying to just be able to see me. I can paste all shimmer colors because I have shimmer colors in paste. I have 4 different shimmer colors in paste. I don't know that I was trying to bring in a green for Tanya. So I don't know. I'll play around with it. You know what? I'll probably make a couple. You guys can tell me which ones you like better. And then we'll go from there. So tomorrow we're going to do a 42-inch sign. I'm going to pull out some transfers to see what we can do together. I have an old Happy Folio. I'd prefer to use new ones. I'll figure out something. So I will do, oh, Tanya, no, that's fine. Listen, I am about making everybody happy. And I'm going to make more pumpkin pillows anyway for our shows coming up. So it's not a big deal. I want everyone to see what they like. But I do like these 2 colors too, and I think they would go good with the teal and the orange. I just don't think this can be on the polka dots or the stripe because we did them last night, and I don't know if you can see it. I think it looks horrible using it for those 2 transfers. I think it'll be okay with this. I think it will be okay with this one. But I feel like we got bumblebees in our pumpkins. Even with the polka dots, I don't feel like it's a, yes, Vicky. I don't feel like it came out good in those. And not just because we messed up. Well, not we, I messed up. But because I just don't think that I like those 2 in that color. So, no, it doesn't look good, or no, it doesn't look bad. Maybe copper shimmer ink, silver shimmer, yellow, and papaya. Yeah, I don't like them. But I don't think it would look bad with this one here. Can you see that one? I don't think it would look bad with this one. This one, I feel like it would look like Charlie Brown. But I don't think the yellow would look bad on this one. So, well, I mean, what the heck? We're here. The transfer's right here. It's not like... I do have pesto ink. That's the one that I said. That was the one that I was just saying. This is why I love doing lives, because I love getting everyone's opinion on things. Oh, see, I like that. I think that's pretty. I do like that. So I feel like this is not going to come out the right color all the way because there's pink on it. Oh, that's paste. Or there's the guava on it. It's a closed one. Let's see this one real quick. Now remember, this is going to have a little bit of the orange in it because I didn't wipe it off yet. But we're just going for a comparison of colors next to each other and which one to do and what color. Watch, these will be the nicest pumpkins yet. The ones that I'm doing really fast. And I like that on that color. On that, in the stripe. See, it's a totally different look. Just changing those two colors is a totally different look. I absolutely love the green and the striped. I do not like the yellow and the striped. You know what I can do? This is going to sound really silly. What if I put a small pumpkin here, a small pumpkin here, a large pumpkin here, a large pumpkin here, and put like Happy Fall Y'all or something fall in the center instead of putting them on top of each other? Yeah, I think this, and polka dots in teal. Now we're just getting crazy. Where is the polka dot transfer? Ah, I just put my finger in the ink. Teal. This is why it's so much fun. I can't see what we did here. I have vines, Vicky? Where do we have vines at? Happy Harvest. Is there a Happy Harvest transfer? I mean, I can do that in letters. Let me zoom out. No, you guys can't. Let me see if I know this is going to be weird because you're sideways now. But I love those 4 colors together. Can you guys see all 4 of them? I like these 4. Tanya, you're a genius. I like those 4 colors together. And I think they would look cute with the layered. If I just do the layered, I use the cutout for the 1 layer. Or like I said, one small, small, large, large. I have Happy Fall Y'all from last year, Vicky. All right, well, we will, I don't know. I'm probably gonna make a couple. So, oh, I knew that was gonna fall. Oh, is it? So do we like Happy Fall, y'all? Or is it everywhere and you're kind of over it? I'm just drying this so when I move it, it's not gonna get ink all over everything I own because they're not heat set. So, okay. I gotta wash these. I gotta clean these transfers. For us Canadians, they do Happy Fall, eh? All right. Brenda, do they really do that or is that just a joke? Because I think that's hysterical. And if it's true, it would actually be even more hysterical because it's actually true. But I kind of feel like you're joking. But now I have to know. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pull my towel over and you're not even, there we go. Trying to pull my towel over so that I can clean these transfers. I love these too, Tanya. I do as well. Let me get these down. That's one stickety. Now I just have to figure out how to put them. Well, I know you say A lot, but I didn't know if they actually said A. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, that kind of, do you have Happy Fall A on your signs? That's all I want to know. Do we need to start making Happy Fall A signs? Of course, my A sounds so fake because it's not real. All right, ladies. Well, I am going to clean these off. I'm sure you don't want to sit here and look at my face while I'm cleaning these off because there's nothing else to see because my phone died because idiot me plugged my phone charger into the phone but did not plug the charger into the wall. Something else was plugged in. I thought it was plugged in, but it wasn't. So that's why we lost the phone. I think I did that the other night too. So I obviously don't learn from my lessons. So I am going to go. I'm going to get this stuff cleaned. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. I will figure out what we can put together on a 42-inch board. And actually figure out how I can do it. I might have to do it like we did the A sign, when I did the van, where I put it up against the wall and did it standing upright, because 42 inches is pretty long, and I think the only way you're going to be able to see it all is by me standing it up and doing behind it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fabulous night. Thank you again for watching me and staying with me for 2 hours. I will see you next week, Brenda. Good luck at your dog show. Anyone who will not be on tomorrow or the next day or the day after that, you can always watch the replay of the lives. They're always on the page. If you have any other questions, please, you can post them in the comments still, and I will still see them. I get a notification when anybody comments on a live. So if you come up with a question and you're like, oh, I wish that I had asked that, just ask it in the comments and I'll answer it. All right, have a great night. If I don't see you, have a fabulous Thursday. And that's it. Bye.